Oh. Hi, everybody. Okay, so my talk is a TBD, Autonomous World, by Komorebi. So first of all, thank you for being here. I want to introduce myself. I'm a Komorebi. Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm Komorebi. I have been in crypto space since 2014. Right now, I'm contributing to the AW space, and I'm running the AW house and the Komorebi the Hacker House, and which is the place for the builder to share the knowledge and to build together. And I had a hacker house in Tokyo and Paris and Istanbul and Denver. Now we are in Brussels. And the next one will be Bangkok. So, and also the AW house is helping the builders. We are putting the grant to the builder to keep building and also to create something new. And also I'm investing to the startups. I was not investor before coming to the AW space, but I thought the investment is very helpful for some builders, and my investment is kind of the very, very nearly equal the grants. I'm putting the money. I don't care about anything, so you can do anything you want. So that's kind of the money. Risk money is necessary because VC money is not here a lot. So that's why I put the money on supporting the ecosystem. And also I'm building some, experiment and super casual game as the chef at the Baratie. So why I'm saying the chef is, I'm not sure if you know the Baratie, which is the restaurant in One Piece manga. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, so the chef means creator at the restaurant. So that's why I'm saying the chef. So we built something just super quick game and to create 1337, and also we recently created a GM monster, which is the habit making the application. Everybody can press the button, GM button on the Farcaster frame every day in the morning, that's all. And the Mugen Craft is kind of the fork from the Infinite Craft, just a word craft in the game. So, we are just building something different angle and a different experience using the blockchain. And also, as an AW house, we built also still running the DEX on the Redstone, which is a RedSwap. And also the AW hack is the on-chain hackathon protocol. So yeah, that's kind of things I have been doing. But today, what I want to talk is a TBD autonomous world. So what that means is we haven't seen anything the exact AW yet. So what I want to talk about today is what was my original idea of the crypto and the world and the autonomous world in the past, and also in the present right now, what I'm doing and what is happening, and also what I'm expecting in the future. So I told you I have been in this space since 2014. I met the Bitcoin at that time. It was wow, right? So I was working at a co-working space, and in front of me, there was a Bitcoin maximalist every day. I was working at the desk, and every day the Bitcoin maximalist was talking about to me how Bitcoin worked and what's going to happen in the future and what blockchain is great. And I realized, wow, I can do something new using the blockchain, and something is happening already in Bitcoin space. So at that time, I was thinking to create something new startup, but I realized, okay, if I use blockchain and if I do something like a Bitcoin, we can innovate from very, very, low level and very, very the basement level and the foundation level. We can create something the country level and the state level and the world level things. I didn't have any idea. I have been thinking just making the application, mobile application or something like that. But after knowing the blockchain, I was saying, wow, we can innovate something very, very big things. That was my first impression of the Bitcoin and the blockchain. So I'm saying the Bitcoin and the blockchain is tool to create the world. So that's why I'm still here. I have been looking for how to create the world and how to create the country and how to create a new place for us. And actually, it was kind of the culture things. So right now, I think the people are enjoying the technology, and also the people are enjoying the game. But for me, at that time, in 2014, it was kind of the culture things. I was very, very surprised, and I was shocked about that kind of the counterculture idea, because the Bitcoin was born because they were saying the fuck off, right, to the financial system. I really love that kind of the idea, and we had a chance, and we have a chance to say that. And we don't have to follow the existing rules, and we don't have to change the country and change the world. We can create the world. So we don't have to convince the old guy to do this is the right things. I have been doing that, but no more. We can create the world. We can do the place from scratch. So that's why I really love that kind of the idea, and I have been doing. But what happened after the Bitcoin and the Ethereum and the ICO and the DeFi? Only financial things what happened. It was good. Just making the infrastructure, so it's good. But I was expecting to create a country, right? So that's why I was not satisfied with that kind of the application. And I was waiting for what is the best way, and I was thinking, how to move forward it. But the NFT came up like 2019 to 2021 and 22. Some people, don't like the NFT, but I liked it because that was a culture. Because in the past, the blockchain space was kind of the financial guy and the technology guy and the geek guy's place. It was good, but we didn't have a creator and artist. But after NFT, we had a lot of the artists and the creator were in and are still in this space. And I was very, very satisfied with working with that kind of the new creator, because my original idea of the blockchain was creating the country, right? So the creator can help and the artist can help to create a new culture and to create a country. And actually the NFT was great vibes, and some of the community has a great vibe, and to create a country and to try to create a country, and also to create the culture and vibes of community. So I was expecting, okay, finally we have an infrastructure, the financial infrastructure, and the culture is on top of that, and finally we can start the country, let's create the country again. But it was not sustainable and transparent, etc. And that also, it didn't work. It was just a hype. Still something is happening. But yeah, okay. Then, okay, what is great? And actually, I was looking for, where is a good direction and how to move forward. The culture is next level, and I found the on-chain game community. It was like 2 years ago, and actually I contacted to the guilty user, and I had some of the question about the on-chain game and the autonomous world, because he was a kind of the legend of the space, and he was kind. I was super beginner of the space, but he told me and he explained to me about why he's doing, and actually it was great, and I realized that's kind of the great people are working in on-chain game space. And I felt very similar vibes like early crypto in 2014. So many of in 2014, it was a super geeky place. So I'm not developer. I was kind of the only business guy at that time. So almost all guys were something like a developer and the geek guys, and they were talking about the technology and how to change the world, create the world. And actually, they didn't care about the money. At that time, the Bitcoin price was just 100 or 200 US dollars, and doesn't pump. So, but right now, always the price is moving, so we have to care about the money. But the on-chain game space, like him and some of the guys, were not thinking about money and the financial things, and they were focusing on building something crazy nice. So that's why, finally I found something, the new place and the new builders who might be able to create something, the new stuff for us. So yeah, that's why I started to jump in the free on-chain game space. But still, I didn't have a clear idea how to move forward. But after reading the Autonomous World, the article by the Ludens, then I finally, come up idea. Yes, this is what I want to build and what I want to see and where I want to immigrate from this real world to the next place. So yeah, as you know, that's why I'm spending my time to support the builders, and I'm running the Komorebi Hacker House and the Real House. And what's happened so far of the Komorebi, so spell me, it's okay. No, never mind. So yeah, Komorebi Hacker House. I did Tokyo and Paris and Istanbul and Denver. As you can see, always more than 10 people, sometimes 20 people are staying at the same place for 1 week to share the knowledge. Yeah, it was great. Everybody were enjoying and also learning from other Hacker House members. And actually, what happened was two things. So many of the things was happen, but I'm proud of these two of the project. So the first one is Pixel. It was born in Paris. And actually, the Shora is here. The Shora is the co-founder of the Pixel, and he was helping the Hacker House. And another guy, JK, was staying at the Hacker House, and they started to discuss about the idea of the Pixel, and they submit the idea to the ESA Global, and they got the prize, and they are still keep building and shipping, and recently they shipped the P War, which is the paint, the game with the governance idea. So, no, it was born from the Hacker House. Okay, I did it, great job, I did great job. And always something nice collaboration happening between the builders, and running the knowledge each other. But also new project was born in Denver. So this is a Happy Chain, Happy Chain by Noswap and Small Brain and Richard from the Direct Edge. So they were staying at the Hacker House in Denver, and we went to the bar and we just talked about something funny thing. Okay, why don't we create something the on-chain layer 2? Oh yeah, it's fun. And something the meme-oriented things. Okay, let's say happy chain. Oh yeah, it's fun. And why don't we create something the happy universal? Happy universal happy income. Something like that. So, oh yeah, it might be great. Earning money, yeah. So it was a kind of the laughly talk at the bar, but actually after the bar, they started to talk about that deeply, and actually they they announced it maybe 2, 3, or 4 days ago, and I think they will have a talk at my house, the Hacker House, today around 3 p.m. So if you're around, please come to the house to hear about more Happy Chain. But that's kind of the things was happening at the Hacker House. So yeah, I was surprised, and I was very, very happy to see that kind of the project was born, and still they keep building. And now we are in Brussels, and we will have the next Hacker House in Denver, so I want to see something more. But for me, from the slide, I want to talk about something, the different angle for the AWS space for the future. So I want to see more different angle. So as you can see, autonomous world and the network states. Actually, the crossroad of the autonomous world and the network state, here is my sweet spot. I told you I want to create a country, so not only the virtual world. My goal and my dream is to submit to the United Nations to register a new country. And yeah, that's my goal. And everything will be the blockchain and the law and the tax. I can pay the tax to this country, and I can get the social benefit from this country. So this is my goal. But yeah, this is another angle. So I think we're seeing from this side, and we're talking about the autonomous world from this side. But we can welcome this kind of the guy. So today, I think we are all autonomous world, fully on-chain game guys. But why don't we welcome more another people, and we can learn from them, and we can discuss with them, and we can think about to build something together. So this is another angle, and I would say this is another angle, the meme and the social fly. So we can see the world from this perspective. So I think some of them don't like the meme and the financialization. But for me, meme is a great thing to make a culture and also to make the community. So if we want to create a world and a community and a country, we need to have a people. And we have to have something, the things we have to believe, we can believe. So that's why the meme is one of the things. Meme is a kind of the god of this community. So we can believe this one. And we have a people. And also, sometimes the good, they are not creating the world, and they are not creating the game. So that's why they are just enjoying the life. But why don't we think about autonomous world and the times, the meme, if we can make the community and, if we have something, the big, the financial, the treasury, we can create the world more because we have a treasury and we can put the money to build this game. So this is another way to create the autonomous world, and also something the new stuff. And the social file, like a friend tag, I would say that is also the game for me. So yeah, I want to see more that kind of the financialization from this space. I wanted to see that kind of the friend tag from our space. I was sad that was from somewhere, right? So we have been thinking about the on-chain application for a while, but it didn't happen from our community. So I want to see this kind of the things from our community. So yeah, this is my take. And this is another angle, totally different and weird things, but it's Banksy and mischief. So as you know, the Banksy is an artist, and Mischief is kind of the funny team to build. Well, how to say? Well, yeah, very weird online Banksy. So they have a theme, sometimes a political theme, sometimes very criticizing the social stuff. And yeah, I love that kind of the culture attack. So why I'm putting this is I said Bitcoin was counterculture. So they are doing the counterculture things. So they are not following the main culture. They are always thinking about how to criticize. No, they are not thinking. Okay, they are just doing counterculture, the things always, and to let us to think about what is happening right now and what we might be able to do in the future. And yeah, we can discuss more with their approach. So that's why I'm putting the Banksy and the Mischief. So let's think about the autonomous world plus Banksy and the Mischief things. So right now, the people are building the game, but I want to see something more big spice, like the Banksy or Mischief. So let's say, yeah, I wanna change the world, or I wanna criticize this main scenario. Let's say this, venture capital world is bye-bye. Yeah. So we have to have something, the strong message to create the strong culture. And counterculture is one of the great way to create the vibes and the people want to follow. So yeah, I want to see something more interesting in the culture, interesting mission from this space. So I would say culture is very important, and culture makes people happy and people want to follow. And especially the counterculture is great, again, like a Bitcoin. So I want to see more the culture stuff, and we want to welcome more the perspective, other angle to create the autonomous world together. So my goal is to boost the human autonomous world immigration plan. I told you I want to immigrate to new country and a new world. So let's get started. And still TBD, autonomous world. And today my talk was just fun things. But yeah, I'd like to talk about these future things with you guys. Yeah, if you are interested in talk more, let's discuss. Yeah, thank you. Any question?
What's your plan for DevCon?
Oh, DevCon? Yeah, we will have a hacker house for sure. Yeah, always we will have a hacker house. Just I will welcome the autonomous world, the fully on-chain game guys. And I told you I want to bring some new stuff. So I want to welcome the people to stay at the hacker house. That's my plan. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
One of your
circles you want to bring in as network states. Have you got an example of any projects or people you think are interesting in that circle?
So you mean the Baratie's network state?
Is that you specifically referring to Baratie's?
Yeah, I'm saying the network states by Baratie. So, they are trying to, make the community, and they have a conference, and they had something, the residents in, where is it? Yeah, somewhere, right? So, they are trying to make the community first and making the structure, and then they are trying to submit the country. So we can work with them because they need to create the governance system and the community management system. So we're making the autonomous world, and we can tell them this is a tool for you. And they have already community. So Baratie has the power to make the community. So why don't we have a Baratie to talk about the autonomous world? So I talked about that idea to the Justin before. So we should welcome them to think about the autonomous world and network states together. And I would say on-chain network states might be interesting for them physically to register. And also we can stay together somewhere on the island, or 1 month or 2 months, and why don't we do that?
Just want to know your ideas about what you think about DAOs in general.
DAO?
Yeah. So when we think about network states and autonomous worlds and the aspect of blockchains and bitcoins, we also have to obviously think about how DAOs as a platform to help this narrative to push forward.
Yeah, that's a good question. I came from the Nouns DAO community, so I was thinking the Nouns DAO might be the place to make the future of the community and the future of the country. But still we have some, the issue, and we have to figure it out. So DAO is one of the great way to work with the network states and also the autonomous world. So yeah, I think you're right. We can welcome the DAO's guy to talk about how to make the online community well, and how to make a good governance, the system for each of the community. We have to have a more experiment. And game is a great environment, a great sandbox for trying to do the governance and also trying to make a economic system. So that's why the game is a great environment for making the country and making the world.